So, if you've watched the news recently, you've probably seen this graphic of the COVID-19 pandemic. But you might be wondering, why doesn't this happen with all diseases? Well, it actually has a lot to do with the concept called herd immunity. Herd immunity protects the population from a given disease by ensuring that a large percentage of that population is immunized to it. Experts recommend anywhere from 70 to 90% of the population to be immunized for visible results. And because we've already found cures for various other diseases, we can use herd immunity to our advantage.
Take this pasture for instance. Now, Bob here in the middle is immunocompromised. If none of the other cows are immunized, regardless of who contracts the disease first, it will likely spread to all of his friends soon. Now, let's look at what happens with just 2/3 of the cows are immunized. You can see that the spread of the virus takes much longer, keeping Bob safe. The same concept applies to us.
Because we interact with loads of people every day, it's important that everybody does their part. Now, there are two main ways to become immune from a disease. The first is natural or acquired immunity. This method implies that somebody contracts a disease, and then they're able to successfully fight it off, leaving behind antibodies. While this works with the common cold every year, it's not really a viable option for the COVID-19 pandemic, as it would require billions of people to contract the disease and potentially kill millions of people. The second is a vaccine which, once tested, will likely be required for things to go back to normal. There is, however, one major problem with this approach. In the recent year, a movement known as the anti-vaccination movement has risen in popularity. They rely on the concept of herd immunity to keep themselves safe without actually contributing to their own safety at all. If their movement were to grow too large, however, we might dip below the threshold and see a resurgence in old diseases again. In fact, that's what happened in 2019 with the measles outbreaks, and experts believe it could happen with many other diseases that we previously believed to be extinct. So as we've seen, there's no simple solution to the COVID-19 problem. It'll take a better equipped medical system, a more well-informed public, and of course a vaccine, so we can all get out of the house and enjoy these rays of sun.